The scene of a fire at a residential building.
Yeah, this is happening on Congress Avenue, and that's where we find Fox 61's Julia LeBlanc once again. She's been out there for quite a while. Julia, any updates for us?
Hi, Tim and Erica. We've been talking to the deputy chief all morning, and I want to show you what we're looking at right now. Right now, the fire is mostly knocked down. They're just working on those hot spots. Again, we're on Congress Ave, right around the 21 to 33 block here on Congress Ave. The place where the fire is started and where it is still active right now is a multifamily unit with some businesses on the bottom, and you can see on to the left of that they are worried about the fire spreading to and damaging the home right next to it. And we have the folks who live there with us joining us live right now. Jason and Kadisha, excuse me, it's a little. Tell us a little bit about, first of all, what's going on. Are you guys standing by waiting for an update here?
Yes, we're standing by, just trying to make sure we can get back into our apartment and that everything's okay. Looks like right now we might be okay, but we don't know for sure until they come back and tell us.
And show us where you live. So you live on the second floor or the third floor?
The second floor. The second floor, right next to where the fire was going on. Like, our building is the one right there with the AC hanging out the window, so yeah.
And what did firefighters tell you about the damage to where you live? Or?
They told us right now they had to cut a hole in the third floor, the apartment above us. Right now ours just has some water on the side of the house, not much fire damage. It looks like they were able to beat it back. Earlier it looked like it was catching the backyard a little bit and in the back part of the house, but they told us they were able to beat it back, so we might be okay.
Tell us about, first of all, did you wake up to smell, sights? What happened?
Actually, she's the one who woke up. We were sleeping, and there was a lot of commotion outside. People were honking horns, people were yelling, and so she was like, hey, let me see what's going on. And she looked out the window, and that's when she turned back to me and said, there's a fire going on. You know, she saw the smoke coming out the front. She said, we got to get out of here, and we just hopped up, put on as much as we could. As you can see, not much, but got out of there as quickly as possible. The fire in the back was raging pretty bad. We could feel the heat as we were running down the stairs. We could see the flames, so it was just all about safety at that point.
And we talked off camera earlier. This is shocking, to have to go through something like this.
Yes, it's definite shock. Home during quarantine this whole time. My house is my office. That's pretty much how it goes right now. So upended in that way. Close to Christmas time, it's a real shock to wake up in the morning and stuff like that's going on. Absolutely.
And was anyone else in your apartment, or what can you tell us about the neighbors? Or
luckily, no one was. I went upstairs to the third floor, banged on the old lady's apartment. There's an old lady that lives up there. Made sure to yell emergency, stayed for a few minutes. Once I noticed that there was nobody coming to the door, then we ran down. Luckily for us, as we were trying to get out, the neighbor came and banged on our apartment just to let us know how dire the situation was. So it looks like everybody got out unharmed, except for my cat, but he's probably okay too. Yeah.
All right, Jason, thank you so much. And you guys hopefully stay safe out here. Thank you for your time. We're really sorry for what you're going through, but it looks like, the Red Cross is here. They'll take care of you guys as well. We want to show you one more live picture of what we're looking at, this fire here. Firefighters still battling it. They've been battling it since 7:30 this morning. At this point, the fire has been put out, but they're still working on those hot spots. I did catch up with the deputy chief. He says he does not believe that anyone was injured, but they do still have to do that final check-in once they get all this knocked down so they can go inside and see if anyone was in there. When they were in there earlier, he says they did not find anyone. I did talk to someone who actually lives on the second floor of the home where the fire was. He tells me that he was there, he woke up to the fire, and obviously he got out safely. We'll bring you updates as we learn more.